Hello, my name is Charles Bullicus, and for my interview, I interviewed a man by the name of Dan Quakel, who runs a snowmobile salvage business out of Rockford, Michigan. The business originally started as strictly snowmobile salvage out of the pole barn in his backyard. However, this business grew very quickly and soon turned into a snowmobile and boat motor salvage business, along with snowmobile and pontoon rentals and a back service area where you could work on snowmobiles, dirt bikes, four-wheelers, and essentially anything with a motor that wasn't a car or vehicle. He originally had gotten into this business and started doing this because his first business was a automobile business where he would purchase used automobiles that were smashed up and get the parts and fix them up. And while this business did all right, being able to move around and haul automobiles is a much more difficult task than moving around snowmobiles or boat motors, and that was the main reason for the business switchover. Also, the ability for his business to grow and it be more of a niche business. There's so many people that do automobile industry businesses, and so for him to narrow that down a bit and get into the snowmobile and boat motor side of it, especially with living up in Michigan where you have snow and just an insane amount of lakes, this was an excellent business opportunity. I did learn a few things during the interview. The first, I would say that you need to have an ability to adjust on the fly. An example of this is if you are working in this industry, often the exact part, make, model that the customer is looking for is potentially still on the boat motor or snowmobile, and that's something you're going to have to go out, and it may be in the middle of winter and covered in snow, and you're going to have to go out and pull that exact part for that customer. And that might not be the end of it. You may still have to continue to adjust on the fly because you may get this part and they say that's the correct one, and they actually have gotten the make and model mixed up because a lot of these parts are very specific. Like you may have a 2001 certain type of Arctic Cat and it has to be that exact year, make, and model. And so to adjust on the fly is extremely important when you're running a business. Secondly, I learned the impact of positive and negative competition. There is people you'll send business to and you'll work with when you don't have that exact part. And then there's also people that you won't send business to because they don't benefit your company in any way and you don't want to deal with them. And lastly, you need to identify factors, whether they're going to benefit or negatively affect the business. It's just good to know what's going to help your business and what's going to hinder it. Thank you.